You can learn a lot about life riding a hoverboard. Lucky for me, my 9-year-old daughter Sophia taught me how. She promised it would be easy, and I can assure you it was not. The hardest for me was learning to go forward. It required so much confidence. Shoulders back, look ahead, and lean in with faith. Now, going backward was easier and safer, but really didn't feel as good. And the only way to get over my fear of falling was to know I could just get back up. And it seemed the more I relaxed and the more I had fun, well, the better I did. Sophia seemed to know these things instinctually. Maybe there was a time I knew this too. A time before the courage, the playfulness, the belief in myself had been conditioned out. I wondered if there were others like me, and I discovered a study NASA did on 1,600 5-year-olds. And they found that 89% of them were creative geniuses. That means that you and I were likely a creative genius. They followed those children into adulthood, and sadly that number dropped to 2%. Why? Could it be the constant judgment, criticism, censoring? We tell our children, color in the lines, line up straight, and don't get out of line. Are the terrible twos really that terrible? Or do they annoy us because they remind us of everything we abandoned? Playing at will without regard to your schedule, having the courage to expect only good things, and feeling my feelings to the fullest. No 2-year-old's a people pleaser. Did you and I have it all figured out? Sophia has an internal guidance system. Maybe I don't need to control, make her conform. She was born with an inner knowing. Maybe my only job is not to do that. We all come into this world perfect beings. Remember the last time you went to the maternity ward and you saw those brand new babies and thought, oh, look at this one is an angel. Oh, and this baby here, perfection. And this one here, pure evil. Said no one. We all come into this world free of burdens, free of conditioning. My mom was born in southern Italy in the early 1930s, and she had 4 children. I was her baby and the only one to receive a middle name, which I only found out about when I turned 16 and applied for a social insurance number. I remember the day the letter came in the mail, opening it up, seeing a name I didn't recognize, I could barely pronounce. Liberata, which means to be released, freedom. This was my mother's hope for me, that I would be free from her conditioning, released from her fears, released from her feelings of inadequacy and unworthiness. I passed that middle name on to Sophia, but have I really liberated her? She is my greatest teacher of love. I love her unconditionally. So long as she combs her hair and doesn't embarrass me, continues to get good grades so I can brag, and becomes wildly successful so my life has meaning. Sophia, on the other hand, her love is truly unconditional. No matter what I do, what I say, or how I act, her love is unwavering. Have I liberated her? Sophia is the single greatest blessing in my life. I had her late in life and I really, really wanted a girl. I'll spend all my days being grateful for her. I can't mess this up with my conditioning. To uphold her wholeness, I must heal my brokenness, and only then can I liberate her. So I'll leave you with the final lessons on how to ride a hoverboard. In Sophia's words, Mommy, your mind is connected to the board. If you think you're stuck, you're stuck. If you think you're gonna fall, you're likely gonna fall. And if you believe Well then, you can rhyme. Pretty wise words for a 9-year-old.